where he goes to, but I don't see that as a group. I see people trying to come together, and the only way we're going to get our rights is if we come together and forget these divisions that the Democrat Party, that the mainstream media wants to impose upon us of black versus white. And they even try to do that as black gun owners are starting to wake up to the fact that they need to have civil rights, that they had their civil rights taken away from them by the Jim Crow laws. Took away, one of the key things they took away was right of blacks to own guns.
I mean, I've got a lot of black buddies who I go to the range with and shoot with on all parts of in Florida, Kentucky, all over. I go to shooting events all across the country. I've never seen that before.
Exactly.
You know, I do see the gun-toting African-American male who understands his rights and being looked down upon by the African-American who might not know his rights and not understand why you would want to carry that gun and why they would think that they're a target. But it's good to see these guys that go out and do that. It helps them engage in conversation. It helps these guys learn what their rights are, and it helps empower them. Everyone should have that ability to go out and bear arms without any kind of discrimination whatsoever. You know, when we were in Ferguson, we open carry up and down on West Florissant Avenue, and all these Black Lives Matter protests came up and said, well, if we did that, we'd be shot. And you know what? We said, you know what? We'll stand with you. Yeah. You come out here, as long as you've got your gun at the low ready, your finger's not on the trigger, and you're doing it the right way to express your freedoms for the Second Amendment, then yeah, you can come out here and you can march with us, and I guarantee you nothing's going to happen.
And that's the key, Joe, because we already saw in that situation in Dallas, you had that one individual, a black man who was openly carrying a rifle, and the Dallas Police Department put out a all-points bulletin saying this is a shooter, and he turned himself in. They said, we've got video of you shooting people. They were actually lying about that to the public. They lied about it to him. It was a very dangerous situation that he was in. But the key is that gun owners stand together, not black gun owners versus white gun owners versus the police. They all need to understand that. I have to say to the police, if you want to know where this is headed, look at what happened in Venezuela, where they spent tens of millions of dollars. I think it's about $50 million to set up gun confiscation centers about 4 years ago. They took away the guns, and now the Venezuelan police are being hunted down in the streets and killed for their weapons. That's the future if you take guns away from other citizens. You are safer with law-abiding citizens doing open carry in these protests, these civil rights demonstrations or whatever in Cleveland around the convention than if you were the only ones there carrying a gun.
I mean, being a gun rights activist is definitely not the easiest gig in the world. You know, Jakari Jackson and I go to these things. We get harassed. I've been harassed for open and carrying. But you just have to remain calm, talk to these guys, because there's a lot of uninformed police officers. There's a lot of bad ones who push unjust things, and you have bad leadership that allow these officers to do that.
Absolutely. Joe Biggs, Cleveland, and we're going to be back with our reporters. Alex Jones is going to be joining us at the bottom of the hour. Actually, we're going to be joining him with the America First Unity Rally in Cleveland, Ohio, part of the 2016. Welcome back to the Alex Jones Show. I'm David Knight in Austin. We have our reporters and Alex Jones at the Republican Convention in Cleveland, Ohio. Alex Jones is about to speak at the America First Unity Rally in Cleveland. We're going to be joining that once that begins. Before we go to our other reporters in the area, I just want to remind you that you can still get your Hillary for Prison T-shirt, the same design that you've seen flying over Cleveland, that we paid for with your help, your support, paid for these banners that we flew over Cleveland behind a plane, and we've got the report. You can see that on Infowars.com. And we're going to go to Alex. He's just started his speech. Let's cut to Alex Jones speaking at the Unity First rally.
Is rising worldwide as the globalists try to implement their world government. It is dead on arrival. If you think the awakening we've seen so far is big, this planet and the globalists have not seen anything yet. One time, 2 elections ago, a 30-mile exclusion zone where you couldn't fly airplanes with banners.
I'm trying to get through
one day after we announced we were going to have all 4 days of the DNC and the RNC covered with airplanes flying, as soon as that happened, as soon as that unfolded, they put an exclusion zone on, shutting all aircraft down. That is because they're afraid of free speech. And that's what they always try to do, is come and disrupt people and take over their free speech. These are not liberals. These are anti-free speech, anti-freedom scum who Secret Service trying to overthrow Ukraine and everywhere else, any country that tries to be free, these globalists come in and they cause a bunch of division, they start a bunch of racism, they get everybody fighting with each other. And you know what? It isn't working. All this garbage has brought America together.
That's right.
We're coming together, and Americans see through this crap, and people all over the world see through it and know what's happening. So I gotta tell you, I don't like it when you're cheering me coming up here. I want to salute all of you that are out here in defense of liberty, standing against tyranny. I salute you. The answer to 1984 is 1976. 1776. We're not backing down. We're not giving in. We're not going away. And everything the enemy does to us just makes us stronger.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
She thinks they censored our airplanes.
Yep.
Now we're doing national campaigns for funding where we're going to fly them all over the country. And now we're going to push even harder with more Hillary for President shirts. How many Hillary for President shirts we got here today? That meme multiple times has been the #1 search term above Brexit and Pokemon Go. That's right. We're even getting Nintendo a run with their money now.
Thank you, Alex.
So think about that, and think about that long and hard. Look, I want to bring my buddy up here real quick, Joe Biggs.
Sure.
I'll just start sitting here about 10 minutes. As soon as he's here, I'm going to listen. But hey, Joe, what is your take on this? Have we not defeated the people that thought they shut down our free speech? Have we not given them a big, giant, red, white, blue
you're going to back up.
Hillary for president! 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 Did you know?
Hillary for president.
She is crooked Hillary. You know, that's the thing about memes. When a meme isn't true, it's really hard to get it going. But when something's true, it's easy to get going. Like crooked Hillary and Hillary for president. Can I tell you, it is absolutely beautiful to see what's happening. Joe, you've been here a few days. My good buddy Joe Biggs, great patriot, Army vet. I mean, I tell you, he's here now fighting for this country. That's the great part about what we're doing is the globalists want to say our veterans, our police, our patriots are the #1 enemy. That shows you this is an obvious outside globalist force. Of course they come here and say our veterans and our police are the enemy because they're the enemy. Globalists are the enemy.
Stand the enemy. Stand the
You
enemy.
guys are beautiful. I have seen so much emotion out here. I love seeing each and every one of those Hillary for President shirts. Because the message is loud and clear across the world. You guys are the best followers ever. You guys are the best. You understand what's going on. You're wide awake. You're not asleep at what's going on. And we're sick and tired of what we've been seeing. That's why we want Donald Trump.
That's right. Listen, Trump's a great guy and has amazing courage. But listen, we're not going to put our faith in any one individual. It's all of us together, the light of liberty, coming together. Nothing's going to be able to turn this around in the end. We're identifying the globalists. We're identifying their program of control. We're identifying what their operations are. And once the general public understands the paradigm, it's game over. Worldwide, globalism and the New World Order are in trouble. All over the planet. Brexit, all of it, example after example, where people are trying out foreign, multinational, anti-free market corporations that are funding gun control here domestically and open borders. These are the people conquering us. And once we force this into the consciousness, it's over. I cannot keep hammering that enough. And you, here today, I keep going back to you because you are the solution. You are the answer. You are the resistance. You are the reason the globalists are in so much trouble. And some of you have your own radio shows, your own podcasts, your own websites, your own local radio shows, some of you national shows. That is incredible. You are part of history. You are part of 1776, not just for America, but worldwide, because the American idea is the answer to the globalist program of enslavement. You are the answer. You are the cure to the worldwide tyranny that is the New World Order. And I'm telling you, Donald Trump by being in the arena, Donald Trump by taking action, Donald Trump by doing what he's done, and talking about how we are no longer declaring that we have surrendered to globalist trade, that Hillary is a foreign agent, that Hillary is a foreign agent of the communist Chinese, the Saudi Arabians, and others. No news carried that because it was absolute truth and would destroy her. But it doesn't matter. We got the info out. You got the info out. And everything else he's been doing has simply been absolutely over the top amazing. It has been so incredible. I want to bring a few other little folks up here. Anybody wants to pop in or say something? When's Roger Stone getting here?
Oh, no, he's like
He's late. Hey, they want me to keep going. That's awesome. I'll talk all day if you want. I see Tucker Carlson's son right over there. Tucker Carlson's a great hardcore libertarian. Come on over here. Get over here on stage with us. I want to have dinner with these guys. And listen, what's good is Tucker Carlson's been pretty hardcore over the years, pro-gun and stuff, but he's getting more and more hardcore. And that's what's exciting, is that we see the information we talk about that was seen as radical becoming mainline. We have to be ready to win. We have to be ready to take the system back and restore the republic. My friend, introduce yourself.
I'm Buckley Carlson.
Look at that dumbass.
Nice to see everybody today. I just want to say, make America great again.
You want to say anything else, brother? You're off.
Thanks so much.
Your dad's awesome. Hey, let's bring the Daily Show guy up here. Just bring the agitator right here. Just, how you doing? What's your name?
Back up!
Sign up for the open.
No, the Democrats are never violent, like the Black Lives Matter events and attacking the Trump people.
I'm not a Democrat either. I'm a violent.
I know. But the Daily Show's not a Pentagon weapon program.
I'm not on the Daily Show. I'm on MySpace.
Okay, well, that's good. But listen, I mean, you seem like you're upset.
I want you to have sex with my wife.
So just trying to be shocking.
No, not at all. Here's my hotel key. I want you to have sex with my wife.
Sir, I know you're trying to be shocking right now.
I'm super into Trump. I'm Trump all day, baby, right? Trump, baby!
All right. Now, you have been up here at the front of the deal, kind of bumping into folks.
Why does my pee-pee come out yellow?
Oh, now I know why folks want him out here. This is an agitator who doesn't want to actually even have speech. He wants to shut down our speech.
No, that's not true.
That's his job. No. You want me to have, you talk about sex, talk about pee-pee.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Okay. Well, we have children.
That fuel can't melt steel.
We have
the bombs in Tower 7.
Well, I've exposed all that.
Well, I'm with you.
All right.
I'm on your side.
Well, you said something legitimate there.
You're looking for an argument, and I want to know who put the bombs in Tower 7.
Okay, he wants to edit this later. He came up and talked about his hotel room and sex and pee-pee.
Hey, don't tread on me. I got a song called Don't Tread on Me.
All to be edited. All to be edited later. This is all disinformation.
Don't tread on me.
Completely.
Fuck my wife. Don't tread on me.
All right. Appreciate you, sir. Now you've disrupted.
I'm on your side.
All right. Good. Thank you. You have nothing to say. Go on down.
I'm on your side.
Just vulgarity. All right, folks. This guy. See, I did that to illustrate. Hey, I recognize this guy from one of the dinosaur media. Are you a Tyrannosaurus Rex? A Brachiosaur? A Diplodocus? A pterodactyl? A pteranodon? God almighty. I've heard they were still around. Well, is your domain very big? Sure, I'll come all the crowd. Come up here with me. I forget I'm serious. What reporter are you?
Hey, Rachel Maddow's here.
Rachel Maddow?
Well, it's actually Chris Hayes, but I think they're the same person.
I think Rachel Maddow and Chris Hayes, or whoever that person is the greatest actor I've ever seen in my life. Anyways, I seriously don't remember where this guy's with, but I know he's from one of these kind of dinosaur old folks' homes, or I mean, what do you call mainstream media? They like put the dinosaurs out to pasture, and they're trying to get a race war going and a destabilization going, but it's not going too well. And you know what's great about this is their power is dwindling faster and faster and faster, and all they've got is their so-called arrogance, but they know that the blood is already all run out of them. They're dead. They're reanimated political corpses posing as liberals, but